This week, we continued our journey through Bishop Robert Schnase's book, 5 Practices of Fruitful Living, by focusing on the practice of risk-taking mission and service through the lens of the Gospel of Matthew.
So much of the teaching in our church-wide study book, 5 Practices of Fruitful Living, supports and reinforces what our scripture for today is really calling us to. But the thing that struck me most about this chapter was the qualifier that Schnase uses to describe missions and service. When he uses the word risk-taking, Schnase expounds on this by saying it pushes us out of our comfort zones and into places we would never go on our own. He says we set aside our own convenience for a higher purpose. We follow Jesus where he's going, even when it's uncomfortable and awkward and unexpected and costly. And he explains why we do this in these words: human suffering requires a response. Hear that, friends. Human suffering requires a response. And so we are invited into this interior decision, this spiritual reorientation that allows us to take on more of an outward-focused posture where we turn our hearts towards others. And this reorientation is what discipleship requires. It's what cross-bearing requires. And it opens the way for us to follow Jesus, connects us to his mission, his calling. It invites us into a life that is satisfying and rich in purpose. Schnase says it this way, that it enables us to stand in a place of love, of hope, of risk, in light of the many needs that exist in our world.
This Sunday, we'll turn our attention to the practice of extravagant generosity, taking a look at Paul's second letter to the church in Corinth. It's not too late to join us. Grab a copy of the book and read along. You can turn to davidsonumc.org to see previous week's sermons. Join us on Sunday in person at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. or watch our live stream at 9 a.m. We look forward to seeing you very soon.